Welcome to Ned's Tech. So, this is the episode where I'm going to be talking about a series that is going to be called Pointless Tech. I mean, self-explanatory. I'll be talking about technology devices out there that are just so damn pointless. I mean, they could be developed in a different way, they could change, or just got rid of. Honestly, I just want to make this device better or gone. That's what this episode, this series is all about. This subject is going to be about wireless charging. If you saw the last episode, you would have known that by now. So, how we're going to do this? This video I'm going to break it down into 4 points. So you get the pros, you get the cons, yes, but you also get the feedback and then the usage. Feedback is basically what I think it should change into. If that doesn't work, then the usage is how it should be used. You'll see what I mean when I get to that point. Just want to quickly say as well, when it comes to devices, let's just say I always get a lot of people coming up to me and say, I want something cheap but good. That doesn't exist, okay? It doesn't exist. If you want something good, you're gonna pay for it, simple as. And yes, that's basically what I do. So when I get the best of the best, I wanna know, is there more cons, is there more pros, is it worth it, is it not worth it? You get the gist. That's basically what I'm here for. So yes, pros and cons. So I'm gonna start off with the cons. The first con, I really don't get this. I really don't get this. So let me get into that state of mind where you realize how these two devices, all you have to do is just touch one another and they start charging, and then your responsibility is to name it, and then you think, wireless. What? That doesn't make any sense. How is that wireless? There's no wireless whatsoever. I mean, you're not plugging in a cable, I get that. When I listen to my music in my earbuds or my headphones, I'm not touching the phone on my headphones when I need to listen. The whole point of wireless is so I can leave my devices wherever while still interacting with it. That's the whole point of wireless. But wireless chargers is what you came up with. What the hell? Honestly, you could have called it Surface, Pad, Touch charging. Honestly, those would have made sense. But wireless charging? What the hell? Right, second point. So, this was a bit of a no-brainer, but it's slow. It's ridiculously slow. Wireless, yes, it is getting faster and faster, but you've got to remember, when they increase the speed of the wireless charging, I hate the name, it's the temperature. That's the problem. The biggest problem is the temperature. It will get hotter and hotter and hotter. So what they need to do is start adding a cooling feature. And if they start adding cooling features, whether that is fans or liquid cooling, it's going to get more expensive. So you're going to be paying more stuff for the sake of faster charging when you can just get yourself a cable. Right, now on to the third point. This one, I get how it's done, I just don't get why it's done. So, when it comes to wired charging, in the devices you have a CPU, a processor, the brains, let's just say. And basically what this does, it allows the device to handle more electricity. So the newer the generation of CPU, the better the charging speeds. Makes sense. But not only that, because of the temperature side of things, the phone has to be manufactured in a way where it can handle some heat. So that's wired charging. Wireless charging is the same thing, but flipped over. So the CPU does play a part, yes, but the main focus is the temperature, because it gets hot, obviously, the wireless charging. So the phones have to be manufactured in a way for it to handle that heat. So what I'm trying to say is that they can decide whether you get fast wireless charging I should say. For an example, if they bring out a new phone, it's the same generation, like the iPhone 12, let's just go for the iPhone 12, and you've got the small one and the large. The plus size can support faster wireless charging because they can allow it to. They can allow the manufacturers to make it better for the sake of that wireless charging, when obviously the smaller one doesn't. So in a way it's like a bit of a bribery kind of thing. So if you want faster wireless, you gotta get the bigger one. Right, fourth point, and this is the last one. So, again, a bit of a no-brainer, but basically when you charge a device, it's slowly charging, but when you need to interact with it, so if it's your mobile phone, someone's calling you, you just wanna pick it up and use social media, that's the thing, you gotta pick it up and it's gotta stop charging. And now you're draining the battery. So you're on a constant battle between how much you want to use the phone and how much you want to charge it. When honestly, like, I could just plug it in for 15 minutes and then I'm like, you know what? 40%, I'm alright with that, sit out. Now, onto the pros. So first one, again, this is an opinion, this is completely up to you if you want to exclude it or not. And I'm sure some of you will agree with this, but it just looks so damn cool. It just looks so damn cool. I mean, it's so damn cool, I had to lower my voice tone for it. Yeah, honestly, it looks cool, doesn't it? It's like dropping the mic almost. Like you just place it down and you just walk away. It's really, really handy, and yes, and not only that, like there's ones on social media, people have made these ones online, and it's just amazing. Like they've placed it down and then lights start to come on and it looks like a Lord of the Rings kind of theme. There's an Iron Man, Tony Stark theme one, and I'm sure there's many, many more, but it just looks so damn cool. So honestly, like, damn. And now, the second point for the Pro, and this is the last point, but here's the thing. This is the biggest reason why you should get wireless charging, but I can counter it. Let me explain. So, the biggest reason why you should get a wireless charger is because it's healthier. It's healthier than wired. Okay, so you know how if you keep plugging in and out the cable, you have to do that for weeks, months, even years maybe, and of course, that's going to damage it. That's going to damage it, whether the cable or even the port on the actual phone itself or the device itself will break, meaning you have to send it off, get it repaired or replaced. Yeah, so that's the biggest problem when it comes to cables. As I said, there's a counter to it. Mobile phones, their durability, their ports are getting better. They will always get better and better. So forever in the future, their durability is going to last longer when it comes to plugging in and out the cable. So what I just said there was kind of pointless, yes, but it does still help, okay? But that's the only reason why you should get wireless charging. Now, onto the feedback. So I've got a few pieces of feedback. First point, Mhl Compatibility, so that's mobile high definition link. So basically when you plug in your phone into a TV, your phone screen is now onto the TV. Imagine that, but on an actual pad. You just place it down and then boom, it's up on the TV. Just imagine that. And again, like I said, it's because of the healthier size. So yeah, that would be nice. Right, second point. So, this one is, again, a bit of a no-brainer, but data transferring. So, like, imagine having your pads connected to an external hard drive, a USB stick, a laptop, another piece of memory, and just placing it onto the pad, interacting with your phone or interacting with the other interface, laptop, PC, and transferring it over just through the pad. And you could do that, I mean, you could do that through Bluetooth, so honestly there could be a Bluetooth connectivity. Third point, now, this is not my idea, this was a friend of mine's, and it's actually very useful when it comes to like editors out there. So imagine having a pad and it does the data transferring, yes, but also imagine if it had a built-in converter, a file converter I should say. It can just place down and it converts the files to whatever format you would want it to be. And it goes straight onto your computer, laptop, hard drive, wherever. That would be very unique and very handy, as I said, for editors. We're going into smart devices, so why don't we turn this device smarter as well? So imagine if it can connect to the Wi-Fi, and you can have Alexa, Siri, Google Assistant built in, or having it connected in some sort of way, meaning you can ask your Google HomePod or whatever in another room, is it charging? What's the battery at? You get the point. Next and the last point for feedback, which is software recognition. For an example, imagine if you had the pad connected to a USB stick, and the pad and the phone that you place down, they have an NFC chip built in both of them, NFC near field communication. You use this when it comes to like contactless payment. So yes, you place it down and both of them recognize each other. They're like, oh, you know what, I know you, you're Ned's phone, of course, that makes sense. Oh, you're Ned's pad, oh my god, you know what, long time no see. Oh, wait, no, you know what, I remember, you wanted me to transfer all these certain files. You know what, don't worry, I'm on it. Don't even need to tell me to. And you know what, I'll make a little chime for you when it's all done. Yeah, that'd be nice. It'll be just kind of unique and perfect and smooth, I should say, when it comes to it, just placing it down and don't really touch it. So yeah, software recognition, I think that is a big part. So the feedback, as I said, if it doesn't happen, you've got this point, which is the usage now. First point, so when it comes to, if you have a wireless charger, please use it as a last resort, okay? Don't prioritize it over the cable. If you've got a cable, charge it. Remember, cables can support quick charge, okay? But if you're Type-C, PD charge. Now, if you're going to bed, charge it when you're going to bed. Leave it overnight. As I said, it charges slowly, so it makes sense. You're going to be leaving it and you're not even going to be thinking about it. So yeah, just use it at night. And the second point, honestly, this is a game changer. This, honestly, I feel like should happen because it will change the world and it will potentially save lives. Imagine wireless chargers out and about in public. Out and about in public, I mean like in fixed stationary points. So like bus stops, park benches, fast food restaurants, stores, wherever. Imagine those just scattered around. They don't need to be expensive ones, they just need to be standard ones. Why exactly? Well, we've all been there, haven't we? We've gone out and we forgot to charge our phone, we're low on battery. Sometimes we're on our way home, the battery's dead, we can't contact. Obviously, family, loved ones, they're freaking out, they're like, where the hell you been, etc. Well, I say where you've been, they don't know where you are, and obviously, you need to find a charger. Imagine these wireless chargers literally at a bus stop. You just sit there, you just place it down, and then if you've got earphones or whatever, you can still interact with it, of course. Tell your friends, family, what's happening, where you are. So yeah, honestly, wireless chargers need to be out and about. And like I said, it could potentially save lives. So that is a must thing, okay? But yeah, that is wireless charging. I hope I've put a bit of an insight into how you see them. I hope I've changed your mind about whether you do want it or you don't want it. If you want to get one, make sure it's the same brand as the device that you're using. This is Ned's Text. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Peace out. I hate this weather.